I think that Calm knows that this force is coming in, and that's why he's building those creep colonies, probably to morph into Sunkens, stuff like that. He's pretty spread out. He only has this force of Mutalisks, you know, to defend with, and Light has a lot of units, building more barracks and getting that science vessel out. But he's doing a good job of harassing, keeping the Terran on his toes. Who do you favor, Killary?
I like the Zerg just because they seem like his little area is more organized and structured. And even though he may not have as many, the Zerg seems like he's using his, I don't know, quality over quantity, and he seems like he's making some good quality.
Right, yeah, he's picking off a lot of units. Those Mutalisks are getting a lot of kills on those M&M forces. Siege tanks coming out now for Light as well as Science Vessel. If we didn't catch that before, there is a Greater Spire for Calm, so we might be going Guardians or Devourers or something like that. Mutalisk force coming in from the north, attacking those missile turrets, getting them down. About 6 barracks up for Light, but Radiant, he's not going to be able to, he doesn't, oh there he goes. He finally separated that from the other Mutalisks. Pretty well. I mean, it was a little bit late, but not too bad. Those Mutalisks took a lot of damage, though, and not so much for Light. You know, he just lost a few missile turrets. He does have a lot more Mutalisks hanging out in the back. I don't know why he's not using them if he's not going to do a pincer move or anything like that, but I think that Light is going to be able to defend against Calm's Mutalisk harass.
Yeah, I like Light's chances right now. He seems to be defending against them pretty well. I mean, a couple of his missile turrets got knocked down, but he just keeps pumping out those Marines, and he's defending pretty well.
Yeah, Guardian's probably coming out for Calm, so this could be really bad, because those Guardians can range those Marines, and at the moment, Light doesn't have any other anti-air besides Marines. He is going to go in with a significant force, but I don't know if this is going to work. Scourge also popping out for Calm, so he is going to be able to, you know, defend against any air units. And I don't know, I think that the tide has turned, and Light is going to lose this game, although he is pushing in towards the Zerg base, and he might go for a base trade. Calm is building a lot of creep colonies just to get Sunkens and stuff like that, but they're not going to be able to do too much against those siege tanks. If he does have siege tech, I'm not entirely sure. That Medic Marine force will get should get taken down if he puts in some Zerglings, stuff like that. He gets some splash damage down. Science Vessel's going in, probably going to do some irradiates on any counterattack. What do you think about this game, Killary?
This game, I think that this game is getting really intense and it's becoming quite the battle, and that each player is doing a very good job and they're both worthy opponents, and I'm excited to see how it turns out.
Right, a tiny force from Light now, and Guardian's just taking out his base. Wraith finally popping out, but it's not going to be enough, I don't think. He does need some Overlords over there just in case the Wraith has Cloak. I don't think it does, though. I don't think he researched it. I think he was going for more of the Irradiate kind of stuff. Oh, he does have Cloak, and there's no Overlords, so this force is going to be able to be defended as of now, at least. With that Hydralisk Den going down, he's going to maybe be able to take down the Hive, and this could be really bad for Calm right here. He needs to worry. Scourge take out that Wraith. Overlord's finally coming in. They're not speed upgraded though, and they really should be if there's going to be cloaked Wraiths about. I don't know why he's not attacking. Maybe he's doing some macro or something like that. But anyways, he's going to have to run from these Guardians, because these Guardians can obviously range these Marines here, and even with Stim, he only has about 4. He's not going to be able to defeat these at all, and this is going to be really bad. I think Light is going to GG pretty soon.
Yeah, I'd agree. His base is just getting destroyed by those Guardians, and he isn't doing much to attack Calm's base, so I think this is going to be game over for Light here.
Yeah, he's losing a ton of Harvesters, and that's not okay, because that Calm still has 2 bases that, well, I guess now he just has 1 base. 1.5 bases, I guess. But anyways, Guardian's coming into the expansion of Light, and Light's trying to micro against the Scourge, but this is just really bad for him. You know, they can also range those missile turrets, but doing some bad micro while getting some picked off, and that should not happen with Guardians at all.
Yeah, these Guardians have really made the game for Calm. I mean, they're doing a whole lot of destruction for him.
Yeah, what do you think about Guardians not being included in StarCraft 2, Killary?
I think that it is interesting and it's kind of exciting because then people have to have different methods in how they play. And I'm more interested in what is the difference, like what are the other differences between the first and second one.
Yeah, so there are a lot of differences, like no Mutalisk micro stacking. Well, I mean, you can micro them, there's just no stacking. A lot of units like the Wraith, Guardian, Bower, I mean, the list goes on and on about what's not there anymore. Firebats aren't in the game, at least not in multiplayer. They are in single player, but yeah, a lot of these units were not included in the multiplayer version of StarCraft 2. Spire is being rebuilt, and right now both of these players really don't have bases, and I think they're pretty much even right now. What do you think, Dults?
Yeah, Light has really made a comeback. He's building another base in the lower left-hand corner, and he's kicked those Guardians out of his base, and it seems like he's making a comeback. As you can see, both players are very concentrated in this game, and I think it's even right now. Light is making a huge comeback.
Yeah, I totally agree. Not upgrading those overlords with speed and not getting a lot of Mutalists or Scourge or any anti-air stuff there. The Scourge and Mutalists come in, but I think they're going to be a little bit too late. Light's going to be able to micro against them. It really hurt him in the long run, and if you look at the mineral count, you know, they're kind of about even, but I don't know who that is over there. I think that's probably Calm, I'm gonna say. Calm has a bunch of gas, and Light doesn't have as much gas, but he is getting a lot more minerals, so that's gonna help him a lot. Building a little bit of defense here. Who do you think is gonna win, Killary, as of right now?
As of right now, I'm gonna have to say the Terrans because as we've been watching, they've just been killing everybody, and I haven't really seen the Zergs kill anyone in a long time.
What game have you been watching? Those Guardians just in the Terran's base, but it's okay. Yeah, I do agree. They haven't built up an army in a long time, and these Wraiths are to be able to take down these creep colonies, this hive, and the spawning pool. So Calm is going to be left to the top right base, and he's in a lot of trouble.
Wow, Light has made a huge comeback from getting destroyed by those Guardians. I mean, he has a huge force now, and he's just pumping out more Marines. And his lower left-hand base has really made a comeback for him.
Yeah, right. I think that Calm stuck with those Guardians and air units way too long. If he would have made a tech switch to like Hydras or something, he would have had such an advantage because those Wraiths would be nothing against those Hydralisks, especially if he upgraded Overlord speed finally. But with that tech switch, he would have definitely had the game. I think he just had those units too long, and now the Medic Marine Force is going to walk right into his base, and a GG coming from Calm, and that game is over.
Wow, that is really surprising. I thought InteR.Calm had the game won with those Guardians, but I guess not.
Yeah, Killer, what did you think of that game?
I think that was quite the game, and I never expected it just to end like that, but I'm glad to say that I called it.
Right, you did. And by the way, if you didn't see him drinking that tea, I actually drank that. It's called Ocha, and I drank it in Hawaii, just in case you guys were wondering.
How did it taste, Jabber?
Yeah. So, anyways, that was a good game. It was fun. Triple commentary. If you guys want to see more of that or anything else, you know, commentate your games, commentate more Pro League games. This was just kind of a little fun thing to do. Just message me, post a comment, subscribe, do whatever you want to do. And any last words, guys?
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, thanks for letting me join.